Hi people, we're back again. I don't know what happened, but internet hates us apparently, and they don't care how we feel.
Yeah.
So anyways,
We don't care.
Our newest topic is brought to you by a couple of my male friends. I will not name them because they're single, and if I name them, they'll stay single. So anyways, we asked them what they wanted to hear us talk about because, you know, our past two videos were more geared towards chicks and what have you. So we asked them, and their idea was, what's wrong with women? So we decided, why not? We're women. That's a perfect topic for us.
Isn't she cute? She's adorable.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hey, Caitlin. All right. Hey, Ava. Oh, Chris is watching. And there's Dom.
Hello, little person.
Can you tell everybody hi?
Oh.
All right, go ahead. Go
All
ahead,
right,
bye.
Go. Love you. Bye. Mwah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what's wrong with women? We all... This kid, I'm telling you. Women try too hard. A lot of times, women try way too hard. You don't have to. And, like, here I am. I didn't not put makeup on or fix myself up. No, it wasn't because of this video. But it works really well because... You shouldn't have to try really hard. You shouldn't. If someone likes you, they should like you for you. And when the time is right, dress up. When you go out to dinner, dress up. But if you're going to breakfast, you don't need to dress up. You don't need to doll your face up.
But I do.
I don't. And now I'm trying to reconnect. You know what? We're going to keep talking right here.
We're going to keep on going. We're going to just keep going.
This connection sucks today. I don't know what's going on, but...
Yeah. Val got kicked off, so it's probably the weather. We chose a perfect day to do this. But yeah, like she was saying, stop with it. Don't do that. Just let it go.
Okay.
It'll eventually come back. But yeah, trying too hard is like one of every girl's biggest downfalls. Please do something about him. It's one of every girl's biggest downfalls is because we try way too hard. We try to impress guys. We try to look too pretty for them. We dress up. We don't need to. I don't know how many times I've seen women all dolled up head to toe at Walmart. You're at Walmart. No. Like, it's just totally unnecessary.
1 second, guys.
It's just completely unnecessary to just do the most when you're just going to Walmart. Like, it's ridiculous. If a guy likes you, he should like you makeup, no makeup, hair all done, hair not done, dressed all fancy, sweatpants. He should like you regardless of what you look like. It's just simple. And if he doesn't, then he's an ass.
Sorry, guys.
She's back.
Dominic is a mess. He's going to be one of those crazy boys. Like, no. He's crazy. He's nuts. So sorry. Sorry for that.
Yeah, little intrusion. But, yeah, so just stop. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Because eventually he's going to see the real you. Mm-hmm. And then he's going to feel some kind of way. Hold on, we're getting some comments. Yes, Mama Kelly, this is very true. But like I said in the intro, we do a lot of asking other girls what we should talk about. So we figured let's not be sexist and see what the boys think.
Exactly. We all want to talk about everybody. Not everybody, but in general, you know, if a guy feels some type of way, they can come to us and be like, hey, speak on it, because they know we'll do it. Exactly. We're not afraid. If we lose friends over this, are you really our friend?
Exactly. And we got each other, so I don't care.
Yeah. Well, you should care.
I should.
Sort of. No, not really. We don't care.
No.
Love you too, Chris.
Another topic that one of my guy friends gave me is when a guy is very upfront about what he wants, as in he wants just a relationship that's purely sexual, or he's just looking for somebody to call randomly late at night And that's it. And then the girl is just like, oh, okay, I'm totally down, just because she likes him that much. And then a couple weeks into it, she develops feelings, and then she does that very annoying question, so what are we? And then the guy's just like, I told you what we were to begin with. Girl, stop doing that. When a guy tells you it's purely sexual, 9 out of 10, that's all he's looking for. Most guys that are in that boat, they have gone through some stuff, so they're not looking for a relationship. They will probably never look for a relationship. And if they are looking for a relationship, then they'll tell you. You don't have to settle and do those kinds of things just because you like someone that much.
Because guess what? After you give him the goods and he's ready to let you go, he's going to let you go.
Exactly.
And then you're going to cry.
Exactly.
Don't cry.
Because it's your fault.
You
because
put
he
yourself
told
there.
you. He told you from the beginning.
I mean, really, is it that good? You're like, hey, no, stop. Keep it in your pants.
Yes, yes, ladies. Lock it up. Key. There are chastity belts on Amazon. I don't know how much they cost, but there are some on Amazon.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
So yeah. Just be smart. Be smart. Pay attention. Stop doing that. Stop hounding guys. When they tell you, hey, I just want to hook up. Believe him when he says it.
And that's another thing, though, too, is women are so quick to just jump into bed. Why? The guy, listen, you're going to jump into bed with these dudes, and then what is there else? You have to get to know that person. What if that person is boring, and then all you have left is sex? No. You need to be able to have fun with that person. You need to be able to actually have a conversation with that person. Yeah. Hey, you're not a good conversationalist. Oh, let's go have sex now. You're boring. Yeah, but I know you're good in bed. No. Don't do it.
Don't fall for it. Mm-mm. Be smarter than that. Know your worth. I sound like my mom.
It's true. I mean, now that we're parents, and she's a parent to a daughter, and I have boys, you know, that's all I have. I say that to my kids all the time. Yes, they are 6 years old and 12 years old, and I talk to them all the time about it. Not so in depth, but I let them know, like, hey, women are like more precious. You guys are more precious than to just jump into bed. Like, I don't say it just like that to them, but you get the gist of it.
Exactly. And it does nothing. It solves nothing. It equals nothing. Because then you're eventually going to find yourself just being a bedtime buddy. And, I mean, there are some people out there that enjoy that kind of thing. And if that's you, fine. Nobody is judging you. Nobody really feels some kind of way. But for the girls that really seriously want a relationship and they, for some reason, end up in a situation like that, run, because he's not going to settle down. Especially if you know for a fact he's had numerous partners within the past couple weeks. He's definitely not going to settle down, and nothing you do or say is going to change that. I know there's a lot of this whole mindset that if you're the one, he'll change. That is not necessarily always true. Because if he is the way he is, he's going to stay that way.
Yep. And I lived that for 9 years, guys.
Yeah.
I tried changing him. I tried doing that, and he never did. He was set in his ways. There was no compromise, no nothing. It was either I take it as how he is, or I'm where I am now.
Yeah. And guys, there's nothing wrong with you wanting a relationship that's purely sexual, because hello, we're all adults. We all have needs, and that is totally understandable.
Or wants.
But as long as you're honest with the girl up front, I have no issue with you. It's those ones of you that like to say one thing and then do another. Those are the ones that cause issues. But the ones of you that, oh God, that was not English. Those of you that are upfront from the beginning, do not feel some kind of way because the chick decided to feel some kind of way. As long as you're upfront and honest from day one, there shouldn't be any problems.
Exactly. So ladies that do this, stop doing things just for the guy, okay? Meaning, don't like football because the guy that you're into likes football. If you don't like football, say I don't like football.
Yeah.
Okay?
because you sound really stupid.
Yeah, because when they start talking about football,
Yeah,
and
and
you're
you're just like,
oh yeah, I know how to do that, and oh, I know about that. No, you don't.
I don't know
No, you
how
don't.
many times I have been reading some of my guys' friends' statuses, and there are girls that are naming players to a team that don't belong. You make yourself look really dumb. Like, if you don't
Abdul.
enjoy the same things that he enjoys, that's fine. You don't have to have everything in common. You're never going to have everything in common. And if you think that, you're dumb. I'm sorry. You're dumb. It's not going to happen.
So stop doing that.
Yeah.
Okay? If you don't like hockey and they want to go to, watch hockey, if you want to spend time with them, go to hockey. But if you don't like it and say, hey, I really don't want to go to hockey, I don't enjoy it, that's not going to hurt their feelings.
And if it does, grow up.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well.
It's perfectly fine for you guys to have your matching interests and then your separate interests. Everything you do or he does, it does not need to be together. That's what your friends are for. That's what your family's for. You don't need to be up each other's butt 24/7. And Val got disconnected yet again, but we're going to keep on going on mine. We're again looking at the eye. Hold on, there's a bus. Really? You're embarrassing.
We're outside and
Yeah.
we're on a bus route. Well, I'm on a bus route.
It's brighter outside than it is indoors.
Yeah.
So, our next one we got was doing things out of the ordinary for his attention.
I'm back.
I have seen that I don't know how many times. Ladies, you don't need to do all of that. You don't need to go out of your way to bring attention to yourselves. Because 9 out of 10, a simple smile is all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to have your boobs hanging out and have your butt showing and all that other
Abdul.
nonsense. You don't need to do it. I mean, if you love doing that kind of thing, fine, do your thing. But don't do it strictly for a guy you like his attention. That's just dumb. It goes back to the beginning where we were when we said just be yourself. It doesn't need to be so extreme. You don't need to do all the
Exactly,
extraness to get attention. Because like I said, a simple smile, a genuine conversation, that's all most actual men like. I mean, little boys, now they like all of that. But we're talking about men here. We're speaking for men. So please don't confuse the two. Because the little boys are amused by boobs and thighs hanging out everywhere, shaking around a pole at the club. Guys, little boys like that, not grown men. But just be yourself. Like, it doesn't take all that. And most guys, they're not interested in that girl that's at the bar trying to get every single guy's attention. They want the girl that is confident in herself, that knows who she is, and she knows what she brings to the table, because that's that girl that's at the bar enjoying the company of her friends. Not like, oh my God, look at me, aren't I pretty? Look what I can do with my butt. Like, really?
All right, so can I talk about what happened over
Go
the
ahead.
weekend? All right, this entails what happened. So over the weekend, we go to a bar, and then we end up going downtown. Well, when we went downtown, like, I'm grown, okay? I'm an adult. So when I go down there, like, I want to have a good time as an adult. I don't want to hang around these college students that, like, seriously, they just got out of diapers. Like, seriously,
Yeah.
these kids are unbelievable. So here's these girls, and let me tell you something. I'm not a size 2, okay? I am fluffy. I've already discussed this. The thing is, I wear certain outfits that actually make me look decent, okay? I don't look like a nasty potato. Sometimes I do at home and stuff, whatever, cool. But like downtown, if you want to go downtown and you want attention or whatever, do not look like a odd size shaped potato, because in those tight clothes, your body is squeezing out all over the place.
Oh my God, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's okay.
One of my guy friends actually put it like perfectly. You know those the little canisters of biscuits that you can get at the grocery store? He likes to say that girls that are larger or wearing clothes that don't fit them look like those things after you tap them against the counter and the biscuits pop out.
It just pops out. Yes.
I'm sorry, I had to say
But
it.
that's how these girls look downtown. And it was just like, why do you look like that? Like, you should dress your body type. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should not wear clothes that fit for a size 0 to 2 when you're like a size 14 to 17 or 18 or whatever the numbers go.
And don't take this as us getting down on the bigger chicks, because hell, we both are. But there's a difference between being confident and sexy and wearing clothes that fit you perfectly, and wearing clothes that look like they belong to your little sister. There's a difference, because that's not attractive. And it doesn't matter if you're a super skinny girl and you're wearing super tight clothes, or if you're a bigger girl, or if you're in between. Either way, wearing clothes that don't fit you right, that's not attractive. That's not sexy. It makes people uncomfortable.
And when y'all girls are downtown shaking your booty like you do, you're asking for something that you may not want. Okay, like, you're gonna sit there and shake your booty all in dudes' faces, and then when they try and take you home, and you're like, no, what are you trying to do? I'm not that. Well, hey, you're shaking your booty like you are. No, don't do that.
See, and
you lower yourself that way.
Yes, there's a difference between going out and having fun, and then going out purely because you want to get a guy's attention. So don't think us saying like, oh, don't go to the bar shaking your butt. Don't take that as us like judging you or trying to mother you.
We shake our butt too.
Yeah, there's dancing because you're having fun with your friends, or you're having fun with the guy you're interested in, and then there's dancing like, hey, this is what I do on a daily basis. Throw some dollars at me.
Yeah, and this is what the girls were doing.
And guys notice that difference, and I'm so sorry I keep interrupting you.
That's okay. No, because like, so we went to Dillinger's. Okay, and when we went there, there's like the downstairs and then there's the upstairs. We go upstairs, and like, here I am with the girls, we're dancing, and a couple of these girls were just like, too much. You're just too much. And here I am, I'm hanging out with a couple of the dudes, and we're looking at each other, and the dude looks at me, he was like, nah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, we looked at each other, we both knew, like, no, stop. You don't need to do that.
Most of y'all think like, oh, they're looking at us because we're sexy.
No, they're looking at you because they're trying to get in your pants. And at the end of the night, if you're drinking a lot and you go home with them, they're going to want something.
And don't wake up talking about, what did I do?
What? It was the alcohol.
Like, come on, girls. Y'all, we got to do better. And we're not judging y'all, because at some point in our lives, both of us have been these girls that we're listing off. Not all of it, but some of it. We've both been in those shoes. So we're not speaking in a judgmental terms. We're not trying to do any of that. We're not trying to make you guys feel bad or anything like that. We're just trying to be helpful. Because like I said, this came from a lot of our guy friends, and we're taking their advice and their topics, and we're taking it and we're letting you guys know, because not a lot of guys are interested in that kind of stuff. And Val's mothering at the moment, if you're wondering where she went. But yeah, so the next one, this one came from a very good friend of mine. And we're going to get off topic of bar hopping and dancing and whatnot. And we're going to get a little serious, because this topic is near and dear to my heart, because I really need to understand why some people do this and why they think it's okay. But I'm going to say it slowly for some of you. Perfume does not, by any means, replace taking a shower. I don't know who told y'all that. I don't know why some of y'all believe that. But it's not the same thing. If you have a guy coming over and y'all are about to do the do, take a shower. Because trust and believe, if you've got any sort of funks going on,
It's not
you
gonna-
mixing that with Victoria's Secret love spell does not smell good.
And you're not putting him under any type of spell.
No. And let me tell y'all, I have a lot of guy friends and my guy friends talk. So just imagine, just think, like, no, perfume and scented lotions are not cover-ups. Take a shower. Just shower. Like, it's basic hygiene. We learned this stuff as kids. And trust me, like, I know some of y'all are thinking, oh, that doesn't happen. Girls aren't that girls. No, they can be. Yes, I've been friends with plenty of females that have done that.
You're messing with one dude, you do it, and then, like, later on that night, you're like, oh, other dude wants to hang out. Oh, I don't have time to shower. And spray stuff all over the place. No.
Or they do a whore bath. And if you guys don't know what a whore bath is, that's taking a washcloth and covering it in soap and scrubbing. That's not the same either. Turn the faucet on. Get in. Coat yourself in soap. Clean yourself.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. That's gross. Like, if I'm out and about, especially at Walmart, now I know some of y'all know Walmart is the place for people like that. If I can tell you smell weird and you obviously coated yourself in cologne or perfume or scented lotion and I can still smell your smell through those smells, I'm sure the guy that you're sleeping with can smell those smells under those smells. So stop. Just come on now. 5-minute shower, it's all it takes. Just scrub it down real good. Really? Is it that hard? Your turn.
Double standards. Okay? I feel that we are all equal. I'm sorry. This is how I don't like when dudes are able to be said one thing or they're able to do one thing and women have to be different. No. It should be all the way around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel.
Yeah, a lot of my guy friends talk to me about double standards because society has this whole misconception that women are supposed to receive body positivity praise. Like, if you're a bigger chick, love yourself, love your curves, do this, do that. If you're a skinny chick, oh, love yourself the way you are. A guy has to like you the way you are, but when it comes to guys, they all have to look like GQ models. They have to dress a certain way. They have to own the newest Jordans. They have to look a certain way. They have to go to the gym every day. Like, how is that fair? Girls want to be loved and liked exactly how we look, but guys, they have all of these standards and they have all these guys that they're being compared to. That's not fair. Like, if you want a guy to love you the way you look, then you gotta love him the way he looks. And if not, go find a new guy.
Yeah, find someone that fits you perfectly.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I'm so sick and tired of seeing men and women go out and they feel that 24/7 they have to look a certain way. You don't. You don't look like that 24/7. As you can you see this? This is me the majority of the time. Yes, you see me out sometimes. I do look nicer. Sometimes. Only because I feel like that. I don't do it for anybody.
Exactly.
And I have enough sense of humor and good personality to get by. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
So, ladies, if you want him to accept you for you, accept him for him.
Exactly.
Simple. Because it's not fair. And speaking off of double standards, I really can't stand when a female is allowed to be emotional. She's allowed to cry. She's allowed to be heartbroken. She's allowed to be every emotion under the sun. But if a guy does it, he is instantly a problem. He's too emotional, or he's too much, or he's too sensitive. He's too this, he's too that. Or he's just a human.
We all have emotions, guys.
And some people are very open with their emotions and some people aren't. But just because a guy is open and he is he's comfortable with his emotions, that doesn't mean he's too much anything. And that also doesn't make him gay. I really can't stand that. Like, I am so sick of seeing my guy friends, like, heartbroken over a girl that they've been so in love with, and then they randomly break up, and he's posting on Facebook songs and lyrics and memes and stuff of that nature, and people are like, oh, you're so gay, man up, blah, blah, blah. Really? It's 2017. Y'all need to grow up.
You know we all have emotions. You know you're in your bed. You know you're crying in your pillow because someone hurt your feelings.
Exactly. And just because some guys are open and they don't care what anybody else thinks, that does not make them any sort of anything. That just means they're in touch with their feelings. So? Nobody looks at a little child, 5, 6 years old, and he's a little boy and he's crying. Nobody's like, oh, you're gay. Like, really? Grow up.
Yeah.
Guys are allowed to be emotional as well. It's as simple as that.
I support my boys. I mean, like I said, they're 12 and 6. And my kids are a spitting image of me. And you know me, I'm emotional. And I support them 100% about their emotion. I allow them. We all cry, we all laugh, we all get angry. We all are able to do that. And I'd much rather have a guy in my life that is emotional, that wears his heart on his sleeve. I don't want a guy that's always macho and, oh, I never cry. You know you do.
Yeah.
You know you do. And it's okay. I will be there to hug you.
Give you chocolate bars. Watch your favorite movie. Oh God, I need to stop. What is the next one we got on our list?
Okay, guys, listen, lovely girls, you gotta stop being so jealous and stop looking through dudes' phones.
Yes.
Okay? You don't like when someone looks through your phone, right? And guess what? If you have nothing to hide, be like, here you go. Here's my phone. Check it out. I don't care. I don't care. I have nothing to hide.
And
nothing at all.
It's not even having anything to hide. Like, I understand that women, we go through the motions. We have been through every kind of relationship under the sun, as well as guys.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, our insecurities get the best of us. But that doesn't mean to go through his phone. If he's never given you a reason not to trust him, what's the point? It doesn't make any sense. I know a lot of my female friends and females that I'm not friends with anymore that are like, oh, I go through his phone all the time. Why? Like,
exactly.
What are you getting out of that? Like, are you purposely trying to find something to make it into something? Like, that just makes no sense to me. I'm just the type that if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm going to trust you up until you give me a reason not to.
Yep.
I'm not going to go through your phone. I'm not going to check your emails, hack your Facebook. There's no sense in that, because if you guys don't trust each other, there's no sense in you guys being together. So ladies, stop that. If he's never ever given you a reason to not trust him,
don't let it start.
It's totally unnecessary, especially because if he turns around and goes through your phone and you have the audacity to feel some kind of way.
Again, with the double standards.
Exactly.
Big time, guys. Okay. Friendships. Okay. I'm a girl that has very select few girlfriends. And but I have more guy friends. And I'm still going to have my guy friends if I'm in a relationship. Yeah. Because I still had them. They were there long before my relationship. And honestly, if I have a bunch of guy friends and the guy I'm seeing has a bunch of girlfriends that he's always had, why am I going to give him a hard time?
Exactly.
Like, that's your friend. That's who you've been in. Like, you guys have had each other in your life. And here I am just entering, you need to get rid of them. No. Not at all.
That
You need friends, girl or guy.
That's so annoying because, like I said earlier, I have a lot of guy friends. A lot. Because I only have brothers, so I grew up somewhat of a tomboy. I never learned how to attach myself with girls. I mean, I have about a handful of female friends and the rest are guy friends. And I don't know how many times I have had no contact with them because their girlfriends feel some kind of way. Like, oh, but she's pretty. She looks like this. She has big boobs. I know you like her. There's got to be something. Really? If we have been friends for 3, 4, 5 years and nothing's happened before, what makes you think something's going to happen now?
Yeah.
A lot of the times, and I know a lot of girls say this, but a lot of the time, my guy friends are like my brothers. They protect me. They look out for me. If they find out I'm talking to a guy that they're familiar with and they know how this guy gets down, they're going to let me know, and vice versa. That's just how things are. So there's no reason for you to get jealous over a female friend. I mean, I understand if she's sitting here sending provocative pictures and suggestive things. I get that. Girl, snatch her. But, yeah, I said that anyways. If she's doing nothing to give you any type of feeling, like if she's just genuinely his friend, and I mean, hell, if she's trying to be your friend, calm the hell down. It's not that serious.
It's not.
If you're not going to ditch your guy friends because he asked you to, don't expect him to ditch his chick friends because you asked him to.
Exactly.
Relationships are about give and take.
Compromise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like such a mom right now.
Now you listen here. Okay, I've had this issue for myself. I've dealt with this personally. Having a lot of insecurities, and having your insecurities get in the way of a good relationship. Oh, here comes some crazies.
There's a bunch of grown men on children's bikes riding
Yes.
past us yelling. So
And
give us a
riding on the
second.
handlebars.
Yeah.
They're great. Great
Anyways.
people. But yes, I've dealt with a lot of insecurities from my past relationship. Again, I was in a relationship for 9 years. And I lived a certain way for so long. And it's hard to get out of something like that and move forward. So I had to deal with a lot of my own insecurities, and that messed up a lot of relationships for me. You know, the guys are like, why are you bringing that up when that happened before? And, you know, you sit there and go, that's not going to be me. I'm not going to do that. It's really hard to know that you're telling the truth, that you're being honest with us, you know, or with me. No, you know, it's really hard to know. You got to prove yourself. You know, there's actions speak louder than words, and I believe that wholeheartedly. You know, you can say a lot, but it's what you do behind what you say to me. You know, prove to me that you're not like the rest. But yeah, don't let your insecurities, you know, shine through.
Yes.
Let everything else about you, who you are as a person, shine through. Because that person's going to see through your insecurities and love you for who you are.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't remember what movie I was watching, but I was watching a movie with my mother, of course, because that's just what I do with my life. And there's a line in the movie, and I'm probably going to get this wrong, but it was something along the lines of, don't let your new person pay for the mistakes of a fool. Which basically means is don't let the person that you are currently with or currently interested in pay for the mistakes of an ex. So because your ex did this, this, and that does not mean you have to instantly go into a new relationship thinking you're going to be just like that.
Exactly.
Because, you know, I was in a bunch of different kinds of relationships, and I never went into the next one assuming a repeat of the past one. So ladies, you gotta stop with that, because that insecurities is the main killer after cheating and all that fun stuff. But it's the main killer of a lot of relationships, because you let your insecurities run you. It runs you into the ground. It runs your mind. Stop. Because you can't keep repeating the past. Not everything is going to be a repeat. And I mean, if it is starting to look like a repeat, run. There's the door. Run.
There's the door.
So, yeah, that's just how I feel about that one.
Love you too, Paige.
Ew, why do we say it at the same
I
time?
love you too, honey.
Oh my
She hates that.
God.
No, don't ever call her honey. Watch, she'll say it. Don't ever call me honey.
But another topic I got from one of my guy friends is And this one's an interesting one. The women that like to treat their men like accessories and not men. Ladies, why? You know, there's a difference between when you're out shopping with your friends or by yourself and you see something and you're like, oh, I know my boyfriend would like that. And you pick it up for him. And then there's, I want you to wear this. I want you to wear that. You need to look like this. Stop. What? He's not a doll. He's not a Barbie. Stop treating him like that. Let him do him. I mean,
you need to accept who they are.
Exactly. And if you don't
you want them to accept you for who you are.
And if you don't like the way they dress, oh well, because I'm pretty sure there are some things that y'all have put on that he's looking like, but he don't say anything because he loves you. And if that outfit that you are wearing that he don't like makes you happy, he's not going to say anything because it makes you happy. So if he is wearing that Pokemon t-shirt with 15 holes in it when you guys are going out to dinner, let him. What is it doing? Stop. But how is it hurting you? Like, yeah, he might look a little silly, but how is it hurting you? Is it hurting a relationship? Is it changing the way you view him? Is it changing his heart? Is it changing his soul? It's not that serious. Val got disconnected again.
Oh.
She's getting a phone call, so.
And I'm going to have to decline that.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey.
So yeah, guys are not accessories. They're people. So stop treating them like your own personal life-size Ken doll.
Very true.
Let him be him. You be you.
Be beautiful.
I saw what you did there. You're so embarrassing. But this is the last one we've got because we went a little bit over because we weren't paying attention to the time.
Well, it was because we kept getting disconnected too, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this one was a bit messy. But next week, we will get this figured out.
We will.
But our last one, we're going to combine our last two topics into one. And that is those females that like to post on Facebook. And y'all get on my nerves. So I can only imagine how guys feel. But this whole, there's no good guys left. They're either married or they're gay. Why aren't there any good guys? Well, maybe because you would rather the guy that looks like he just stepped off of the frickin' GQ magazine catalog cover. You don't want the guy that's just a regular average Joe that has a regular job. No, he's got to have a fancy car. He's got to have the newest Jordans. He's got to have a fresh haircut. He's got to have abs and muscles and tattoos and this and that. And that does what for you exactly? Is he a good guy? Is he nice to you? Does he love you? Does he know your favorite things? Does he care about your past? Does he care to know what you want in your future? Does he know your goals, your dreams, your ambition? Nothing. He knows nothing. He doesn't care.
But you guys have to think outside the box. Yes. Okay? For me, what I'm doing now is I'm meeting people that I don't normally talk to. So people that I never imagined being with. They're different. You need to think outside the box.
Exactly.
Guess what? Looks, they go away. They don't last. So when someone looks like a Barbie doll at age 21, and then by age 33, they look like, not the way that they looked before. And then you're like, wow, you don't look the way you looked 12 years ago.
Exactly.
Now I need to go find someone else. What for?
Ladies, just the same as when you either put on weight for any reason under the sun, whether it's depression or you've had kids or whatever the case may be, you want your guy to love you after the fact. You need to be able to love him after the fact. So, yeah, you may have gotten that guy that's super hot, but has zero personality. He lives with his mother because he cares more about his appearance and his clothing than he does anything. He has no car. He has nothing to offer you other than good looks. Where's that going to get you? That's not going to get you to the altar because, hey, he doesn't have money to buy you anything. No money for a ring, no money for a wedding, no money for anything. So, yeah, you may have a hot guy, but what else do you have? Nothing. So stop friend zoning those guys that aren't hot enough or that don't fit the part. You're not going to always find a guy that's super hot and has the full package. It's never going to happen. You're going to have that guy that's quirky and he's cute, but he's dorky and he's smart and he's intelligent and he's just everything that you want. But hey, he doesn't look the part, so oh wow, gross. Like, really, grow up. Grow up. We're not all celebrities. We're not all drop dead gorgeous. It's not going to happen. You're going to grow up.
We get
acne.
acne.
Will fade.
We get acne.
Exactly. So this goes right back to our beginning part, that you want him to love you the way you are.
Love
Just
him the way
stop. It's not that serious. Like, you guys, there's so many girls that are always like, oh, guys basically want to build a bitch, as this video that I saw on Facebook. Y'all are the same way. Like, it's crazy, the double standards, because if a guy says, oh, I want a girl with a big butt and big boobs and a slim waist and a natural face and she has no scars, no nothing, blah, 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 and you want to call him superficial, but you're like, oh, I want a guy that has muscles and abs and tattoos and does this and does that. It's the same thing.
It is.
Like, stop. And then don't sit here and turn around and say, oh, there's no good guys left because you keep going after the hot asshole. Why don't you try going after the cute guy that treats you great?
Mm-hmm. The guy that makes you laugh. The guy that you can actually have a good time with. Be goofy with. I'm weird.
Yes,
I'm crazy. Like, I am, like, out there. Like, that's me. And I'm not going to change. I'm not going to stop who I am as a person because the dude doesn't like that. Well, you're too outgoing. Really? Yeah. You want a girl that's quiet and doesn't say anything? I'm not your girl. Sorry.
Mm-mm. But yeah, so stop that. Stop. Just stop. Ladies, we got to do better. You cannot expect guys to bend over backwards to make you happy and then you just lay there like a dead fish. It's not how that works. You're going to stay single if you keep on repeating the same behavior over and over again. At some point, it's not the guy, it's you.
It is you.
Just accept it. I mean, both of us have had to accept the terrible things that we've done and evolve and change for the better. So,
yeah,
maybe it's your turn.
And guess what? Something I've learned is when someone says that I'm beautiful and I know I don't feel that way, I still go, thank you.
Exactly.
You're so sweet. You're kind. You know, it's okay to say thank you, even though you don't feel that way. It's okay. Okay, guys, now listen. Our video is done for the night.
Yes.
Okay? We went over.
Yes.
But we had to say this. We need to get this information out there.
Yes.
And we're not afraid to say it.
No. We may lose a couple female friends along the way, but hey, oh well, shit happens. And I'm so sorry for swearing, Mom and Grandma, when you watch this. But, guys, this is for y'all. If you guys want a part 2, we are so willing to do that because there is definitely way more that you guys feel and there's way more that we want to say. So, and for our ladies, if you're not mad at us, please feel free to leave some topics that you guys want us to talk about.
And listen, this is a live video. We do not delete it afterwards, okay, guys? You could still watch it. Mm-hmm. You can go back, rewind, stop it, pause it, whatever. You'll be able to watch it, okay? Anytime. We have a YouTube channel.
Yes, I was just going to mention
I'm
that.
sorry, you know, but we have a YouTube channel, okay? Subscribe to us. So when you know that it's, you know, it's up there, whatever, subscribe, you'll see it right away.
Shay and Val.
Shay and Val.
It's a picture of the two of us. But thanks for watching. Oh.
So,
no. No. No page now.
Give us topics.
No page now.
Give us topics. Anything you want us to talk about.
Except for Paige. Paige, you're not allowed to give us topics.
Paige wants us to talk about something, but we're gonna have a few topics to look at.
Hard pass. But yeah,
Paige, we love you.
Send us topics, or if you see us in person, come up to us, let us know what you guys want to hear us talk about, and we'll do it because we just don't care.
Next Wednesday, guys, 6 p.m.
Yes.
Tune in.
And on our YouTube channel, Thursdays at 6 p.m.
Tune in.
Yes. Bye.
Bye, guys.